Alright, so this is our purchase module. So under the purchase module, there are a lot of features that you can use. Like for example, you have a cash purchase, you have PO, you can key in your good receipt notes, good return notes, and your supplier invoice. You can make payment, you can purchase, do the purchase return, and the reportings. Okay, these are all the reports here. So the first thing, if you have received your quotation from your customer, from your supplier, then you want to confirm your quotation. Normally you will create a new purchase order. So how to create a new PO is just go to purchases, purchase order, click new purchase order. So to create it, all right, is you can actually select the supplier that you have, which is already inside, or you can always add a new supplier here. All right, if it is your existing supplier and you already have the name in the list, you can actually select it from here. All right, so it's very easy. Once you have chosen it, all the necessary details will be coming out. So this is to create a purchase order. So after selecting the supplier details, you key in the dates. All right, you choose your payment terms if you would like to. Okay, it is not mandatory, but you can still select it. And if you have some other ship to address, you can key it in, and you can select tag as well. So for example, this is for project A. You can select it under project A. Okay, and for example, now I would like to purchase for Adidas shoes. So I want a quantity of 10. I just key it in. So if the price is like this, you can change it here, or you can use the pre one. Then text code, if you don't have, just choose none. All right, it's very easy. After doing all this, just click save. All right, so this is how we do our PO. So you can always print it out and then send it over to your supplier for this purchase order. Alright, so if you have this purchase order, once your item has been received, there are two ways you can do it. You can quickly key in your invoice and then your items will also be stored in your stock, or you can use good receipt notes. Right, so in this case I will just go straight to my supplier invoice. So if I receive my invoice from my supplier, what I need to do is I go to purchases, I go to new supplier invoices. So this is actually the listing of your supplier invoices. So for example, I would like to look for the all my supplier invoice for the last 12 months. I just choose on it and I click retrieve. So these are all the supplier invoices that I have created for the past 12 months. Alright, you can do all the filtering here. So to create a new supplier invoice, just go to new supplier invoice. And for my case here, alright, it's like the PO. You can always select from your list, or you can add a new supplier here. Alright, so for my case, I would like to transfer my previous PO directly to my supplier invoice. What I need to do is that I choose I want to transfer my document from my PO, and I click this. Alright, and it will the all your previous PO will be coming out. Then you can choose from which one you want to transfer over to your supplier invoice. So this is actually your supplier invoice. Alright, and I can click save. Alright, so key in the invoice number that your supplier is given to you. For example, INV 1009, for example. Yeah, alright, so this is your supplier invoice, and you can always print it out, but it is not necessarily for you to give a supplier invoice to your supplier. It's just for your own reference. So this is how you key in your supplier invoices. So say if you have received 10 of your items, but you find out that there are two defect items. What you need to do is you need to do a purchase return. What you can do, go to purchase return. Alright, click new purchase return. Alright, and then you choose your supplier and you can transfer your invoice over. So what is the invoice number? You will always have to go and look for what is the invoice number. So in this case, alright, so in this case, my invoice number, the one that I created just now, is INV1009. So I just go to purchases, go to purchase return, click new purchase return, supplier. I will choose the supplier from invoice, yeah, INV1009, search. Alright, then here you can key in the return quantity. For example, if it is 2, I just key in 2 here, so the 2 unit of the shoes will be returned, and I click save. Then after you key in the remark button, you can save it. So defect item, save. So this is actually your purchase return, which is your credit note. Alright, so it's very easy to do the purchase return as well. So say if you are okay with this, the supplier invoice, now you would like to make payment to your supplier, just go to purchases, make payment, and go to new, choose your supplier. Alright, then you choose from which account you want to make payment, for example this account, and making the payment of 800, and it's today. So from here you have multiple payment method to choose. Is by check, by credit card, by cash, EFT. EFT is the internet banking, yeah. Alright, so it is by internet banking. Then I have done this one, and then I can click save. So once I click save, this is actually the payment voucher. Alright, this is how I do my payment voucher. Right, so under these purchases, the next thing will be reports. So say I would like to look for my supplier statement. I just go to my supplier statements, and I choose for example I want to look for the whole year since 1st of January until 1st of April. Then I choose my customer, click print to PDF. Alright, so this is my supplier statement. Alright, so these are the payments that we have made just now, and this is the purchase return. So this is the reports here. So we do have some other reports like customer aging, ledger, we have invoice due, we have invoice listing, we have by customer, sorry, yeah, we have this invoice due, we have aging summary, ledger statement, supply invoice with listing, and then we have purchases report by supplier, by item, by salesperson, or your PO report by customer. So these are all the reports available. So the next one will be creating suppliers. What you need to do is go to purchases, go to manage, click suppliers. So these are all the suppliers that is available. So what I need to do here is I need to key in their supplier number. For example, DD company, Sandia Berhad. Alright, so the code you can click generate code. The system will automatically generate for you. Alright, then you can key in the contact name, maybe Mr. Daniel. Phone number maybe 011-3110-9000. Alright, the address maybe like, for example, 20 number 2 Jalan Rebah, Puchong, Selangor 41000, Malaysia. This is for example, yeah. So this is how I create my suppliers. Or alternatively, it will be relatively easy if you just go to new sales, new purchase order, or new supplier invoice. Then you just go to supplier here and edit here. the quick add. This is a quicker way for you to create your suppliers. Alright, or you can do like what I did just now and choose it from here. Alright, so this is the purchase module.